Hi, everybody. Let's see. I cannot see the chat, so let me pull it up on my phone. Let me find it there. So, sorry about my hair. I just got out of the shower, so it's not completely dry. So if you're in, say hi so I know who is there. I hope you'll be able to see the stuff I show. I'm just going to show things that I bought for people today that were, hi, Sissy, and hi, Lydia, Raven, Roe. So I'm hopefully I don't stream too much. Let me make sure. I'm on my tablet, so I don't know how good my picture's going to be. But found out I cannot take a carry-on on my flight, so I had to stuff my carry-on bag inside my luggage, which means I'm not going to have room for a couple of these jewelry jars. So I'm going to have to throw those into a bag. So after I show you these few pieces, we might just open up this jar because there's really not a whole lot in it. So go ahead and go through that in a minute. But let me show you real quick the stones that I picked up for Mary. And Mary got a very good deal on these. These are beautiful. These are emerald cut citrines. They're not solid like the one. Let's see, I think it's the one in the middle is fairly solid color, but the other two have sort of an ombre thing going on there. So they actually look pretty cool. I don't know about y'all, but I like that ombre effect. It's lighter on one end and darker on the other. So it's pretty cool. The middle one is more evenly, but the price of these was spectacular. But those are for Mary, and then these were also for Mary. Now, as I said, the amethysts are not real. They're fairly light colored, but they're pretty color. But the citrine's got some nice color to it, and you got one really dark one in the middle, but it's like 3 different shades of citrine. But they're beautiful stones, and they're fairly good size, and the price was amazing. So I just, at that last minute, happened to find a big bin of stones that were on sale. So got a good deal on those. And then this also is Mary's that she picked out. It's a charoite, and it has got some beautiful markings in it. And the purple is just beautiful. Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. So I hope, Mary, that you are watching, but there is your stone. It's a beautiful stone, too, and it's a great size. It would make a great pendant or a really good size for a ring. If you like big rings, it would make a beautiful ring. Trying to show you the length of that, but yeah, it'd make a really nice ring. Put that back in the bag so I don't lose it, but I'll ship those off to you as soon as I get home, Mary. And let me take off my own ring so that it doesn't cause some issues with the fighting for focus here with my rings. Put those right there. Okay, Roberta. Oh, wait till you see this. So I found her those other pieces of bumblebee jasper a couple of days ago, but they were fairly inexpensive, so they weren't super good quality as this one, but I wanted to get them in case I didn't find any more. But I found this one for her today. Isn't that gorgeous? Just beautiful. So the marks on that one, so she's gonna love that one when she gets it. Let's see, why is I am not seeing anything in the chat. Why am I not seeing the chat? Hold on. I think the chat is moving really slow. Okay, now I see it. Okay, good. Glad you love it. But this is beautiful. I'll get it in the mail as soon as I get home. Hi, Doug Sample. How are you? So, hi, Sandra, honey. How are you? And Michelle. I see you guys now. For some reason, my chat was stuck there, but I see you all now. And if you are just joining us and haven't watched us this week, we have been in Tucson all week at the gym show. Is the picture really blurry, guys? Huh? No? Okay. Somebody said my picture was blurry, but I'm sorry. We're in a hotel and we're on hotel Wi-Fi, Doug. So we've had a little bit of a struggle. Can you see that better with the Wi-Fi since we've been here? But we've been limping along, but love that stone. Gorgeous stone Roberta picked out there. I was sending her pictures of the bumblebee jasper, but I love that stone. I think I've fallen in love with it as much as you have. Okay, so you all saw the ruby zoisite that Sandy found for Robert. Well, we also got him these. Here's a square cut charoite. This is a really nice one. This will make a nice bracelet. Let me show you. It's a good bracelet size, and I think that's kind of what he wanted. So it'll make a really nice cab for a bracelet, but great stone, really nice stone. And her prices really were not bad at that booth than some of the other places we had seen it. And this one is Sephirite. And this is very similar to the Charoite, but it's only in green. And it's a deep, deep color of green, but beautiful stone. Another one for Robert. And that is going to make a nice size on a bracelet, too. But you'll have to see this one in person, Robert, to appreciate the color. Looks rather gray here, but it's a little more green than gray. I'd say kind of the color of like a tree agate or something. That's maybe a little deeper green than that, but that's kind of the color it reminds me of. Okay. Let me see. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Let me make sure I am not your eyes. I know. It's a wonder we have not completely blinded you yet, Roberta. Okay, so then I also bought one of those strands of opal that Sandy got. I don't know if she showed you her opal. I like the yellows, a little more yellow. She went for more of the white stuff, but you can see this one has a lot of red in it, which is why I picked it. And it actually has sterling silver findings on it, so it is ready to wear, but I haven't decided what I want to do with this one yet. I'm probably going to restring it with some crystals maybe, but I'm not quite sure yet. But that that opal they had was really beautiful. Then we found, this is stuff for my crafters. We found some more gemstone beads, but we found some faceted ones. So not bad. They're small, but they are really pretty. Like this string is topaz, and it's like golds and smoky, and it's got a variety of color on it. So really pretty. So that will come up, and it is faceted, sort of a rondelle style. So those will be offered at my auction for crafters. I'm going to have an auction just for craft stuff. Hi, Francis. How are you? When I get back. Then I got some more of the labradite. I think Sandy got some of this too, but I got faceted. So I have the chips, and then I have couple of strands of the faceted stuff. It's got this stuff surprisingly has a lot of flash in it. That's both Sandy and I bought. Sandy has been having a field day. She is so in her element here. She has been really having a blast finding stuff. Okay, what else did I get? Oh, then I got, I know a lot of you really like the tourmaline, and I've had plenty of tourmaline chips, but I bought some faceted tourmaline, and there's strands of all the different colors, but it is the faceted stuff too. So another thing I'll be offering when I have an auction for you crafters. Yes, we are. I am. We're all pretty worn out today. We've been going pretty hard all week. So I think we're all ready for well, poor Sandy, she still has another whole day to drive. And then here is another faceted strand, but it's, or not faceted, but another beaded strand. These are flatter beads, and I think they're coming off. Yep, I'm dropping them everywhere. But really pretty tourmaline. The colors are great. Okay, and I didn't really pick up a whole lot today. We spent a lot of the day BSing with that the guys from Monster. I found these, so I'm gonna send a couple of these to those of you who do auctions also. These little ring stands, and I kind of like it because you know how I'm always struggling to get a ring to stand up so that I can get it like under my camera. Well, these sit on the little stand like that, and then I can aim it at the camera. So I'm going to give that a try, but I got a whole bag of them. So I'll send y'all some. But yeah, I think they work pretty good. Okay, so now let's open this jar real quick so I can pack it. I'm trying to get my stuff packed up so we can check out of here early in the morning. Let me open a jar. This was a Goodwill jar, and as you can see, they didn't really pack them all that full, so I should be able to get through it pretty quickly. They did tell us that they, at this particular one, because we visited a whole bunch of them, most of them either didn't have jars or the jars were nothing to write home about, but this particular one told us that they send everything to corporate, and then corporate packs up the jars and sends it back. So I don't have a lot of confidence as to what I might find in here, but we'll see. This is kind of pretty. These are both cloth bracelets. Those aren't too bad. Those are actually kind of pretty. The bottom ones, they look good as a stack too. Love that cloth that's wrapped around that one. And here is another bracelet that is coming apart. Hi, Mary. Hey, Mary. Did you see the beginning where I showed your stuff? I'll show it again real quick so you can see it. Get a better look than earlier today. This is the Sharite stone, Mary, that we got for you. You know, it's looking kind of blue on the screen, but it's not. It's a pretty deep purple. It's a really pretty stone, though. So I think you're really going to like that one. And let me give you an idea of the size. Would make a good ring or pendant or even bracelets, even a good size for a bracelet. So I think you can do just about anything you want to do with that one. And then your stones that you got. These are the amethysts, and as I said, you know, while we were there, that the amethysts are not that dark, but the citrine are pretty nice. And there are 3 different shades basically on the citrine. The one in the middle is a really deep gold color. So those were nice. And then the emerald cut ones that you got. The one in the middle, solid color, but the two on the ends kind of have a little bit of an ombre thing going there. So I hope you like those when you get them. But they are really pretty stones. Camera doesn't do them justice. They've got some good sparkle on those emerald cut ones, especially. So let me finish the jar here real quick. I think we are all going to sleep good tonight. Here is what feels like these are heavy and but they're not knotted. They might be glass. They feel like they're either acrylic or glass. I'll have to look at them later, but it's a really pretty color of faux pearls. These I'll probably throw into a craft lot for all of you beaders. And another acrylic necklace. This will probably go into a craft lot too, which I'm going to put together a big craft lot when I get home. I got a bunch of stuff that I need to do something with. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, it almost looked like a star there for a minute. Okay, that's different. Another necklace. Yeah, these jars. If I stick all these jars in my bag, they're going to. I got like 3, and if I stick them all in my bag, I'm definitely going overweight. Now this is kind of cute. This is not bad actually. This is cute. I like this one. Don't know. Let me see what this stone is here real quick. It's kind of dark in the room, so I can't see very well. Can't tell if it's acrylic or natural stone. It's mother of pearl and some kind of. No, it's mother of pearl and acrylic, but it is a cute little necklace. It does have it is signed. It's American Eagle Outfitters, which this kind of does fall into their aesthetics. A lot of the stuff that they make. I found a signed piece at all in here, to be honest. Now this looks like one Vicky will like. Vicky loves these big dyed pearl shells. Does have some nice seed beads on it, though. Pretty color. All right, let me look at the chat. Where's Miss Roberta? Yep, there's Miss Roberta. But that's got a pretty color. You interested in that, Miss Vicky, that shell?
It is pretty.
You can have it if you're interested. At least they don't have to wait and mail it to you now, right?
I know, right?
And this looks like it might have, actually this has got some ceramic beads on it, so this isn't too bad. It's pretty. Those are pretty right there, those beads. Hopefully the other 2 jars are better than this one. Okay, well that's probably, I like the color of these. Some beaded earrings. I used to have the pattern. I've made some this style before. myself back in the day when I used to make those. Okay, more acrylic beads. They are pretty though. So more craft stuff. Yeah, I don't think that's kind of cool, the red rhinestones on there. Looks like a disco ball. Yeah, I don't think they, I did even ask the lady if she had sterling, and she said every once in a while, but most of it goes to corporate. That's a pretty cross. So they didn't even have any sterling in their case there, so. Not bad on the cross, pretty. Okay, well this is really cute. I wish it were sterling, but it sadly is not. But this is adorable. This is probably my favorite thing in here so far. It's cats and dogs, little Scotties, and paws. Isn't that cute?
Oh my gosh.
That's adorable.
That is adorable. Is it two-tone or the paws gold tone?
Yeah, the paws are gold tone. So that might almost have made the jar worth it.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That would have been really awesome if that were sterling, wouldn't it? Gorgeous. Oh, and it's got a little dog bone as the toggle. That's cute. I like that one. Let's see. This is kind of cool. It's one of those snake-like things. They made a bead. You all right, Sandy?
Yeah.
You getting cramps in your legs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You probably did more walking today than you have. There are some pretty acrylic beads on here. That's a pretty bead. I like that bead. I was hoping that was going to be glass, but sadly it is not, but it's still pretty. It's another pretty bead there. And here, oh, this is pretty. This has got some actual stone in it. You know what? This looks like aquamarine. What do you think? I'll show you guys in a second, but I can't tell from the light. Does that look like aquamarine?
You know what? I think it actually has a green tinge to it. I think this is Praisiolite. I think this is green amethyst.
Green amethyst. Okay, so Vicky thinks this might be green amethyst. So well, we got 3 decent things so far. I didn't have high hopes. I just mostly wanted to say I brought a jar home from Tucson. But that one is kind of cool. It's like rough stone, but it's a really pale green color. So Praisiolite, we called it. Praisiolite, but pretty. And let's see what else we got. And this big chain necklace, in which I probably will give this one to you too, Vicky, to take to that store, because this is the kind of stuff he buys. Yeah,
Okay.
the big thick chains. So just a big thick chain necklace, and I'll give you that. And then this feels like glass. And you know what? Somebody was just asking me for glass. Is that stamped? Is that my imagination? Somebody was just asking me for the glass rings, a larger size. So this one is adjustable, and it does have a signature inside there, but I don't have my loop right here to tell you what it says. But whoever that was, I'll have to look at my email to remember who was asking me for glass rings. That's a pretty one. I'll get some together for you when I get back, but this one I think might be able to adjust big enough for you. And then the last thing in that jar is this stretchy. So not really much, maybe 3 items that are really nice in it. So that's not bad. That's actually better than I expected. Maybe 4 items. So better than I actually was expecting from it. I'm not mad at it. It's all about the fun, right? I'm going through them. Hi, Kanitha. How are you? Hi, Fairy Vixen. It used to be 10 inches longer, now it's shorter than it ever been. Okay. Are we talking about your hair?
Yeah.
Okay.
She caught it on fire.
Oh no! How did you catch your hair on fire? I missed that conversation. Caught my hair on fire. True story. No, I'm not laughing that you caught your hair on fire. I just like the way you said that. True story. Used to be 10 inches. Oh my gosh. You didn't get hurt, did you? Oh, you are welcome, Mary. I wish we could have gone live more out and about, but it was really hard to keep a connection. And let me tell you, we were zipping everywhere all week looking for particular things. Because as she said, it spread out all over the whole city. So it's, it's a lot of legwork and we didn't even begin to cover even a fraction of the booths. So, yeah, but we did pick up a lot of stuff. I've only shown you a small portion of the things I got while I was there. So I'll do a video when I get home and show you everything that I bought. So that's going to be fun because I found some pretty cool looking stuff. Which you should. Oh, I'm sorry, Fairy Vixen. Hi, Scarlett. How are you? So like I said, basically at some point I'm going to have an auction for just mostly the craft stuff that I bought. So I'll let y'all know when I get ready to do that for the people that like to craft. I did buy some crystal beads, but mostly I bought stone beads made from stone, but I do have some crystal beads
Mary
too.
says she wants to see what you got for yourself today.
Oh, okay. I guess she missed that. You came on, I think it's one of the first things I showed, but I got one of those opal, this is the Ethiopian, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the Ethiopian, I got the yellow, and I am going to, does have a silver findings on it, but I'm going to probably restring it and add some crystals, like maybe some clear crystals in there to make it a little bit longer. But it's beautiful though, gorgeous. I really only bought 2 things for myself. This was basically gifted from Mary for most part. So thank you so much for that, Mary. And I bought that other pendant I showed you guys the other night, which I'll show you again, that goes with this ring that my husband got me when I was in London. I actually found a pendant that is almost a perfect match for this. So was happy about that. But I really mostly just bought stuff from my channel to show you guys, and then things that you guys were asking for. And then I bought findings for to help repair my own silver stuff when I have silver things that might need a jump ring or a bail or something like that. I bought some of that kind of stuff, but mostly a lot of sterling silver. So I can't wait to show you guys all of that. Some really cool things. Found some really awesome pendants too. But I'm excited. Thank you, Mary. I really, really was just overwhelmed with that you did that. That was just so sweet of you. Oh, wow. You didn't burn yourself at all, just your hair? Donald Trump got up at the national prayer breakfast today, and the very first thing he did. So how did you catch it on fire? By the grace of God, not one burned at all. The hair rope caught fire, handfuls. Oh man. You're making coffee? So what did you actually catch it on fire? Like on the stove top or something? Doing what they know is wrong. Yeah, thank gosh, that could have been very, very bad. Wow. Thank God you didn't have hairspray or something in your hair. I've seen people's hair like just go up in flames with hairspray on their hair. And I've seen acrylic nails catch fire too. My friend actually did that once. Was had just gotten her nails done and was lighting a cigarette with the lighter and caught one of her acrylic nails on fire. They flame, they really do. Which I didn't know they would do that until I saw it with my own eyes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Sandy's got to drive, so she's got the hardest part of the journey. I think my flight time is depending on what city I go through. Coming in, it was 5 hours flying time with the layover, but I think going home it's going to be closer to 6 because I'm going through Houston going home, and coming in I went through Atlanta. I didn't know that either, Francis, until I actually saw it happen, but she had just like maybe a couple of hours before that gotten them done, and it just went poof, like just like a flash, and the whole nail caught fire. So actually, what did you do, Sherry? Did you get your hair like over the stove, or? Oh, no problem. I was wanted to get my stuff packed up and take a shower while Sandy was finishing up with you guys before I went live. Oh, you want to see the bumblebee again? Okay, bro. Talk to them. Let me show you this piece. Let me show you all 3 pieces. Talk to them for a second while I find the other 2 pieces so you can see the difference in all 3 pieces. That's going in my purse going home, not in my luggage. Seeing how I can't do a carry-on, all that is going in my purse.
She's going to have a heavy purse, isn't she, ladies?
Yes, I had to take everything else out so I could put all the jewelry in my purse. It's a good thing I brought a big purse. My purse is stuffed full of nothing but jewelry. I did find a lot of sterling silver earrings too, so happy about that. Just got to remember which bag your stuff is in. I've got so many bags here. Oh, I did find some really nice pearls too. Might be in this bag. Let me see. No, that one's from yesterday. All right, Cindy, which bags are they in? Oh, I forgot too. Let me show you guys this real quick. I found more Niello too. I found a Niello bracelet. A nice one. Beautiful. And this one was in the box. So there are a lot of places here that sell vintage too. They don't just sell all new, particularly a lot of the Native American vintage. Most of the Native American boots had new along with the vintage stuff. Okay, what bag is it in? I'm going to do a more thorough search because... Oh, here they are. Here's Roberta's other two stones, but you'll see the difference in the quality of the stones. And while I have Frances on, I want to show Frances what I got for her too. Okay, so this is the nicer stone that I got for Roberta today. And you saw that one. It's got some nice like nodule pattern in it. Beautiful patterns, ring patterns in that one. And then these are the ones that I bought her. These were a lot less expensive, but they're still got some great color in them. So these three are Roberta's. These are the first two that I bought her. And there wasn't, it was a little bit hard to find. I only saw it in 2 or 3 places while we were there, so it wasn't a lot of it, but I think the biggest difference I see, other than the color and the markings, is this one has a much higher polish too. These got a pretty good polish, but this one seems like they took a little more time with it. But see the difference? They're all bumblebee, but you can really see the difference in them. But they're all going to make beautiful, whatever you do with them, Roberta. You can actually make you a ring, a pendant, a brooch. You can make them all now.
Oh.
And a bracelet, ring, pendant, and a bracelet. You can go to town. Okay, then Frances, these I got for you at the Native American store. You see what those are? They're hummingbirds. Well, come on. He demonstrated that with his conduct in the Trump-Ukrainian scandal, and we continue to see that with the tirade. Aren't those cute? Make America hate the rally that he held at taxpayer expense today at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I got a couple of pair of hummingbird earrings. So I hope you like those. Wait a minute, they're on the black background, aren't they? Can't really see them. So I hope you like those, Frances. I'll get them shipped to you when I get back. You are so welcome, Frances. Aren't they cute? And they're kind of a native style hummingbird. Oh, I saw like different hummingbird things in different places in the native stuff, and they all had that same sort of style. Oops, wait a minute. What did I do with the bags for Roberta's gems? You do not want to put them in the same bag. Well, I'll repackage them when we're done, but we have had a good time, so I highly recommend, guys, if you ever get a chance to go. I'm hoping that we can get more people to come next year. You will just be on overload by the end of the week, for sure. Especially if you live close by and you're within driving distance, it's definitely worth the trip to drive here. Vicky, man, I would be in there. If I lived here, I would probably spend every penny I had this time of year when the gym show was here.
Exactly what I do.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, I think I showed you guys yesterday, but I got to show you this again. This is one of my favorite things I bought for the crafters. It's faceted fire opal. Beautiful. It's, I think, 45 carats. Yeah, 45 carats. Took me a while to talk that guy down on that, but finally got him to a price I was willing to pay. Oh yeah, you wouldn't be able to keep everybody together. You would be all in different directions. It was hard enough just to keep the four of us together, but it was a lot of fun. Um, Especially like when we would all meet up and see what I got, see what I got. Night, Mary. Or wait a minute, who's leaving? Is it Sherry or Mary? Oh, Scarlett. Okay. Well, actually, I am going to say good night to all of you. We need to get some sleep tonight. It's going to be a long day tomorrow. I think my flight leaves here around just before 3, and it's going to be like 11 when I get home, 11:30. So it's going to be pretty late when I finally get, and that's if my flight is on time. They weren't on time coming in, so I'm hoping they are on time going back. But a lot of people on that last plane were coming here for the gym show, so at least I had something to talk about on my second flight coming in was the gym show. So love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys when I get back. Thank you, Mary. Yes, we will. I will check in when I get home. I'll send you all a message and let you know that I am home. Okay. And Rose says night, roomies.
Night, Roberta.
That was Vicky. And Sandy is already asleep. She's actually laying down tonight. I think her legs are bothering her. Because a lot of times she sits kind of sleeping up and she's laying down. So I think she's really worn out. Thank you, Raven. But I can't wait. Like I said, as soon as I get home now, probably on Saturday, I'll do a video and show you the rest of the stuff that I picked up here. And hopefully entice you guys to come next year. And I'm sure Sandy will probably do another video showing everything that she got. But I love you guys, and I will probably go live on Saturday. But I'll let everybody know when I get home. So I will see you guys later. Good night.